Do you watch YouTube? Do you want great wrestling content? Then visit the Tantalizing Tony Wrestling Show. He is endorsed by many different superstars from many different promotions. He travels across country to major events with promotions such as WWE, AEW, MLW, NYWC, Impact, and so much more. You'll never know if he's in your city unless you hit that subscribe, like, comment, share, and the post notifications so you never miss a video every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tantalizing Tony doesn't do it alone. He has the best producer in the house, Kira. Tantalizing Tony always has a great time with the fans, no matter what arena or event he goes to. Be a member of the Nation of Tantalization by subscribing. It's always a great time as we connect people through wrestling.
Thanks for checking out the channel, and as always, do I do best, and that's stay tantalized.
Cut the music.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, the Tantalizer One, along with the producer Kira and Big Bucks Bobby, aka the Black Dexter Loomis. Before we start the show, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. As The Rock would say, finally, Bray Wyatt is back in the WWE. Before we start the show, let's say hi to everybody. If you're here for the first time because you're a new subscriber, you are now part of the Nation of Tantalization. Thank you. The first guy, who's that? The Anthony Gray's pod. We were in the same building at the same time and never got to meet up. I was at one point in 223. He was in one something, and then I got to the suites. We never could link up. I'm sorry about that. We didn't get our picture, but it's okay. Anthony Gray's pod. You have an invite in your box if you can make it because you were there. Anyway, good evening to you. Anthony Herrera. Hello. Jakey Bakey. Mir. Stephen Chambers. I love you, Mick. Scrolling. My daughter, Jasmine Bryant. Hello, Governor. Carl Williams. Karen. Hello, Karen. You're going so fast. Mr. Kana, what's up? Khalid, what's up? The First Lady. Hello, my dear. Kenny Williams. Micah, what's up, Micah? EUW, what's up, Jimmy? Who we miss? Oh, Lorraine. Hello, Lori. Hope you're feeling better. Professor Dinglebop, if that's your real name. Finn, what's up? And Jakey Bakey. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's a Sunday night. We're not gonna do a long show, maybe 4, 5, 6 hours. Joking. In case you didn't know why you're here, I'm gonna tell you why you're here. You hit that notification bell. And once again, if you are a new member of the Nation of Tantalization, thank you for joining. You are now part of the best wrestling community on YouTube. The numbers might not show it, but we don't need the numbers because we got the peoples. And you guys are loyal to us, and we're loyal to you.
Indeed.
Thank you. So, Kira, first of all, I would like you to go to last night's numbers because you and Ravish and Richie did the show together. Let's see what they did, guys. So, guys, in case you were in the show watching the show, last night's numbers of views for the night. Kira's going to pull them up. I don't know them yet because I wasn't here. $2,000, Kira. 2,000 views last night. Hit the analytics so we can see the real numbers. Here we go. Let's see. Hit the analytic button. There you go. Sorry, guys. So just so you guys speak that big, so I don't want them to see the numbers, but and Anthony Graves is here. Let's go.
Hello.
What's up, Skullkeeper? Like I said before, Tony, what's up? I see your summer saying, "What's up, Skullkeeper? Good to see you." What's up there, Graves?
How you doing, man?
Graves, we're in the same building at the same time, bro. Did you see my sign at least? You see anything?
Well, here's the thing. I did see you later on in the show. You were like to the right of me above, and I saw you holding up the sign, the subscribe, the QR code. Nice. I did see it during the Edge and Finn Balor match.
Okay, cool. So. Right. Because as they were coming up the stairs, I hung over the rafters. So yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
We were in the luxury suites, just so you guys know. So
Yeah.
So we got last minute connections. You had good seats though. You were in a good spot.
Yeah, I was in 106. I was pretty close. My friend Antoine, I don't know if you remember him, he actually paid $600 to sit basically ringside, and he basically got right next to the Fiend guy. Whoever, I don't think that actually was Bray Wyatt, but I think he was just some guy dressed up in the Fiend mask. So
everybody, before I start, so this little gentleman right here, I said little gentleman because he's like my son. He basically was my son. Carlos Bermudez - Gleam Jr. So my wife who passed away, we were divorced. Right before she died, we had gotten back together. And Carlos is her son from relationship while we were divorced. His dad and I are basically good friends. When my wife and I got divorced, my family, think about my family is this. We always brought up that even if you marry somebody, you get divorced, you stay friends when you have kids because it's about the kids. Anyway, long story short, Carlos was basically like my son because my ex-wife had him. And this is a good kid right here. I love you, Carlos. In case you don't know that, I love you very much. And tell your dad I say, hey, what's up? Shout to Black Wolf. Black Wolf had a rough night, everybody. We did the best we could. Black Wolf missed his train. Yeah. Black Wolf, you are a good dude, Black Wolf. I'm at least we got you to the train station. We can help out with that.
It was great seeing you on the channel too.
It was great seeing you on the channel. He was live on the channel. That's right. Indeed. Yeah, I love you too, Carlos. Always love you, bro. And you don't need to appreciate me, bro. That's what real people do. Love. It's all about love. So yeah, Anthony, you were in the building last night, and Kira and as well as Big Bucks Bobby and Kira and Richie were here. They did a 2,000 view show, which is great. Yeah, bro, 2,000 views. I think it was a great show. What did you think about being there in the building?
For me, just a general thing was, I think tonight, last night now, other than Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey, and maybe Kross and McIntyre was a little slow for me, but I think what WWE did is they really put on a really good show. And I think with all the hype that we saw with WrestleMania 40 and, having the flyers and all them, it was just nice to see that Philly actually is going to get WrestleMania and that they really did their best here to really hype up a B pay-per-view with Extreme Rules, especially with Bray Wyatt coming out at the end. But I thought match quality wise, it was pretty good other than Liv and Ronda. I thought that one was just kind of, it was just kind of there. Let's be honest. But the other matches on the show were pretty good. And obviously the return of Bray Wyatt, getting to see that in Philly, that's a pretty big deal. So I thought this show was really good.
I definitely agree with you. I do think Drew and Kross was slow, but I liked it that it was slow. I don't have a problem with it because the payoff at the end was good to me. So I like the slow build.
Yeah.
I like the payoff. I like that Scarlett got involved, and we're gonna break down all the matches as we go. But you know what? We're talking about Extreme Rules, as you well know. And let's get right into
The first match.
we'll go first match. We'll go in order.
Yeah, let's go in order.
All right. So we all thought that this was going to be a good match. Agreed?
Yes.
Agreed.
Exceeded expectations.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was a bad match.
No.
No, this was great.
This
Yeah.
was what a great way to start the show off. Everybody had to follow these guys, which was like, wow. Now, a lot of people aren't sold on Ridge Holland, but this guy is. This is Ridge's number one supporter right
Your
there.
favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler, Rich Holland.
There you go.
He is strong. Look at this.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that was.
This guy impressed me. Everybody's got a bad taste in his mouth because of Big E. Mistakes happen. We know that he didn't want to hurt Big E. It was an accident. It's part of the business. You know what you're getting into when you get in the ring, and that's what happened. But that being said, Ridge Holland, Pete Dunne, aka Butch, and Sheamus, by God, what a show they put on. Not to mention what Imperium did.
Mhm.
You cannot say a bad thing about this match. Pier 6 brawl, a Donnybrook as they call it, all over the arena, all over the building. You know, high impact, hamburger meat chest because of the chops. Look at this right here. Just look at this. The rivalry.
This was good.
These guys could fight every night, and I'd watch it.
Yeah.
I hope they slow build. I hope now they pull them away from each other and they go a different route with Sheamus and go a different route with Gunther and get them back together around Rumble WrestleMania season, because I want to see Sheamus win the IC title at WrestleMania. Graves, what do you think about that?
I think, again, this match, like you said, exceeded expectations, but definitely you could argue that this was match of the night, and I would not disagree with you because it was that good. Sheamus doing the high cross to Gunther is crazy because he doesn't really do that move that often anymore, so that was cool to see. You had Pete Dunne doing a moonsault off the barrels. Like these teams, I really feel like it made up for the blunder they had on SmackDown with the finish thing, because now
Right.
people are talking about this, and I don't know whether they're going to slow build out from these guys or whether they're going to keep going because Survivor Series is so close. We don't know what the War Games match is going to be yet for either the men's or the women's, so that's kind of up there. But as far as these two factions going at it again, wouldn't be opposed to it if this rivalry keeps going. I don't think it's going to get stale for a very long time.
Yeah, Big Bucks Bobby, Black Dexter Loomis, you were in the building. What'd you think?
This was my match of the night for
Oh,
sure.
excuse me.
Yeah. The carnage they just left all over took Extreme Rules.
The Carnage.
Yeah, took it to another level, honestly.
Another level.
Yeah, they broke. If you can see, they broke the barricade in the back.
Broke the barricade.
Yeah, I freaked out when that happened.
Yeah, he was like we were moving from. So if you guys care, put the little thing up there. So if you guys can see this little pointer we're going to use, a laser pointer, we were up there. Okay, right there. Right, it's not right there. See right there? Yeah, that's where we were originally. And then your boy made the call, and then we got moved that way. Other luxury boxes. We were living large.
You are
Anyway.
not right there because I saw you over
other side.
other side. Yeah,
That's what I mean.
yeah.
Well,
What are you talking about?
We don't have a picture of that side, so okay, on that side, but basically that level right there. And we had great seats. We had a great vantage point, and the pop of the crowd for everything would happen with this match. But when those two were in the ring one-on-one, my God. And I don't have a problem with Sheamus not pinning Gunther. I like that he pinned, what's his face? What's his name?
Giovanni
Ribisi.
Vinci?
Ribisi. Oh, that's
Fabian Eichner.
Fabian, yes, whatever his name is. It ended perfectly. This was a great match. What a way to start your show. Carrie, you were home. How did what's the word I'm looking for? How did it resonate on television?
It was a fun experience. I was reacting quite a bit. I'm surprised I didn't blow the microphone. I was yelling so much. But this was a great match. I knew that this would be a good match because I don't know who said it, but they have great chemistry together.
That was Chrissy.
Yes, Chrissy. They have great chemistry together. And I was just waiting for the brawl. I knew they were going to start off with the brawl. You could go rewind the tape because I said they're going to start off with the brawl. And it was perfect. Every spot that they hit, it was so hard to call. That's how you know it was a good Donnybrook match because everyone was everywhere. And the commentators were having a hard time calling it too because there was so much going on.
But exactly what Black Wolf said and what they said after the match, banger after banger after banger after banger. Listen, I watched it today. Because of course I was there, so you can't get the full feel. But I was calling the match in the box where we were sitting with everybody. Like, hey, okay, this guy can call the match. But let me tell you, Michael Cole. I'm sorry, guys. On the top of his game, Michael Cole was making that match exciting.
How do you know?
Because I watched it today.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched it today. Did you hear me say I rewatched it? I just said that.
Oh.
I got the least amount of sleep in the house, and this one's not paying attention. Anyway,
the result of this match ended in these guys winning, right?
The winner of this match.
Oh, there's more.
There's more.
These guys won.
The Brawling Brutes impressed everybody. What a way to start of Extreme Rules. They went to the Extreme. Indeed.
What are your guys' ratings for this match?
Banger after banger. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Next.
We don't do 5-star like Meltzer. We do 10 analyzing.
Yeah,
10.
I don't want to stoop to Dave Meltzer's level, so.
Oh wow.
Just take the systems easier. Okay.
I feel like this match is
We can talk about this right now.
This is the next match.
Before we talk about this, let me just say one thing.
I was so stunned and not in a good way.
Now, Graves, I'm going to ask you, who you blame for this crappy ass match? Oh, wow, the picture came up.
Oh.
I blame both of them.
Do you?
They do not have good chemistry in the ring together. This feud has not been it for the SmackDown Women's Division. The SmackDown Women's Division is not there. It's non-existent. Let's just be honest here. Liv Morgan as the Women's Champion has been underwhelming. And, she didn't really need to be champion after this. And the division doesn't really get better either having Ronda Rousey be the champion. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think we're in desperate need for Charlotte Flair to come back here. Because where do we go after this? Do you do Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler? Be a good feud for 3 months. But then where do you go after that? Ronda Rousey versus Lacey Evans? Ronda Rousey versus Tamina? I mean, your options here are not very compelling, especially for the caliber of Ronda Rousey. And I was also surprised. I didn't realize how over Liv Morgan was. The Philly crowd was really cheering for her. They were booing Ronda Rousey pretty heavy. But this match...
a stinker.
Yes, especially after watching the opening match, it was like, wow, like this was not a good example of women's wrestling.
Okay, let me ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Did you see Liv Morgan versus Becky? Their feud?
I did see some of that.
What you think about that?
I think Liv Morgan was able to spotlight more because she was not the world champion and she was in the other dog. And there's a big difference between working with Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey.
Did you see Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler?
I don't remember that.
It was on SmackDown, right?
Oh, Clash at the Castle. That was all right.
It was okay, right? It wasn't terrible, right?
Wasn't terrible.
What about Liv versus give me somebody else.
I don't know. I don't retain any kind of
She took on Lacey Evans recently, but
right, not a bad right. That was on SmackDown. How was that match?
Where she put her through the table afterwards, right?
Pretty good, pretty decent match, right?
She showed that she had heart. Yeah, I'll give you that.
All right. Name a good Ronda Rousey match.
Ronda Rousey. Well, she her debut match was good, but I guess you could
Oh,
say Angle,
well,
Triple H were
they
the spotlight of that.
and,
They
and,
carried.
and sorry, and Stephanie carried her. Sorry, because Stephanie's character carried her. What else was a good match with her?
Charlotte,
Okay, and who carried that?
probably Charlotte.
And the other match she had that was good was against who? Sasha Banks?
When did she wrestle Sasha? Oh, the Royal Rumble, right? Or was that
Who carried-
WrestleMania?
It was Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble. Who carried that one?
Sasha Banks.
Can you go back to Ronda's picture, please? Because I always wanted to do this in case you guys missed this yesterday. Back in the days of the NWO in the WWE, when they brought them back, there was a segment when Shawn Michaels is in the ring with Kevin Nash, I think Scott Hall, and Booker T. Remember that?
Yeah, we kicked out Booker T.
Do you know what his words were to Booker T?
I do not remember off the top of my head.
You're the problem. Ronda Rousey is the problem, everybody. Ronda Rousey, I don't care what you guys say. I don't care what you guys think. Liv Morgan might not be the best wrestler in the world, but she's got character. She is a fan favorite. She has had decent matches. Ronda Rousey does not fit in the WWE mold. She does not know how to tell a story. If she's the marquee woman in the division, because they're the one that paying the big bucks, I guarantee you she's making more than Liv Morgan, then she's got to put on performance and she's got to show up. I'm sorry. I don't blame Liv Morgan for this debacle of match. I blame this wannabe, this never was, this fake MMA fighter, because every time she lost, she cried. And when she took a ball and went home, and she badmouthed the WWE when she wasn't there about, oh, it's fake, it's fake. Only thing fake about WWE is Ronda Rousey and her lack of being able to get anybody over and her lack of wanting me to watch her matches. Excuse my language. F Ronda Rousey. She can kiss my. Thank you. Sorry, I blame her for this.
I could see that. I just think the two together, they don't really have good chemistry. And I understand what you're saying. Ronda Rousey doesn't really fill the pro wrestler build because she's an MMA background.
She stinks. She absolutely stinks. Not to cut you off, Grace, but every time I hear her, this is the problem. I saw people in the crowd that were cheering for her. Ronda. Reno likes Ronda Rousey. Little kids who don't know any better. And you can't be mad at a little kid because they're not knowledgeable to the world. But no person in their right mind who has any kind of sense will cheer for stinking Ronda Rousey. Okay? Forget Ronda Rousey. And shout to my boy Mike Bradley. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Shout to MVS. Shout to my boy Mike Bradley. Ronda Rousey sucks. Bottom line, she's garbage. Basura. Trash. I can't stand her.
While talking about this match, it was horrendous.
I'm sorry, Kira. I'm sorry to be so upset. But I like Liv Morgan. I don't think she was a great SmackDown champion, women's champion, but that's not her fault. They booked her terribly. Who puts her in a match against Ronda Rousey and then makes her tap out as Ronda's pin? It delegitimizes her title run right there. So she was already at a strike against her. Get out of my face.
Indeed. I feel like personally,
I love this right here. When she put the fire extinguisher in her face, I popped for this. I love this. Anything bad happens to Ronda Rousey, I'm happy for Kira. I'm sorry.
Poor Kira. She's like, well, this match, I was like, oh my God, she hit her with the fire extinguisher. Oh my God, Ronda Rousey sucks. Go ahead, Kira. Blah, blah, blah.
No, he's right. I'm sorry, Kira. I mean, just look at this picture right here.
The bat, the baseball bat, the baseball bat.
She doesn't even like she can swing better, but she doesn't even have her feet the right way. Look at she's choked him with a bat. One hand here. She can't even swing the bat properly. Look at the guy in the front. He's like, you can't even swing a bat, Ronda Rousey. You suck. And not to mention, Ronda Rousey's been wrestling all this months. Can she get some decent trunks that she has to keep pulling down every 2 seconds? Don't ride up into her crotch.
So I feel like they don't have any chemistry in the ring at all.
She doesn't have chemistry with anybody. Have you seen her husband? She has chemistry with her husband. Look at this move right here. She's like, hey, guys, look at me. I'm balancing on Liv Morgan's neck.
I feel like she was just trying new things in the ring. And you know how people sometimes practice for the match before you have it? Like Liv Morgan was practicing for her I think it was Ronda Rousey, or was it Shayna Baszler?
It was for the rematch.
So she was practicing with Matt Riddle or whatever, and they posted that on WWE. But she was practicing for Ronda and trying to figure out what she was going to do based on what Ronda has already done in the ring. And I feel like Ronda was just trying new things because it just looked really sloppy.
This was great.
Yes, but Liv Morgan did show her extreme side. I guess that was her whole point of this match.
And look at this. I don't even know what was this move.
This was a powerbomb into the thing.
She powered, but that was good.
And then she picked it back up and did it again.
But then this is the thing. So you get powerbombed through it. You get put through a table. Then you get powerbombed not once, but twice. And then you're still able to put her in a triangle hold. Where's the sell? Where do you sell that you're getting hurt? Like, your back has just went through a freaking table, and now you're turned over upside down in a freaking modified cone of silence, and you look at her. She's not even bullshit.
That finish was terrible too. It looked like they were playing a game of Twister. Like, she was just all over the place, and it was messy, and I didn't like it, not one bit.
We got a call from Jasmine online. You're live on the show,
Caller
Jasmine.
Number one.
Am I on speaker? That match was horrible. She didn't sell anything. She got put through a table and hopped back up like a damn bunny. It was horrible. She waited for every move that Liv did. And I was like, you're not selling anything. Get her out the WWE. I agree with Dad. Goodbye.
Indeed.
That was Jasmine, everybody. That was Jasmine. She wants her out of WWE. Release Triple R. Release Ronda Rousey. I'm hashtagging it.
Okay. So the one thing I will say is the selling. Now I'm going to cut you off. The selling, was not good by Ronda Rousey. Like I said, this match was not good by any stretch of the imagination compared to the opening match.
Indeed.
And the problem you have is the SmackDown Women's Division. There is nobody on the show probably other than Liv and Ronda Rousey right now. And Liv Morgan was not really going to beat Ronda Rousey 3 times. And that's the thing, is that we've seen it with Brock before. We've seen it with a lot more MMA people that have come into wrestling. They have that no-sell kind of thing to them. And that's what they did here. I'm not saying it was right at all. I'm kind of glad, it wasn't as blatant as AEW does it. But again, this match was, I feel like we're beating a dead horse here. That it wasn't great. I think we can just leave it off that.
Trending in this house right now, hashtag release Ronda Rousey, trending right here in this house right now.
I don't think she should be released. I think you're getting a little too heated about it.
I'm heated about Graves. Do you really tell me you really believe that this woman can bring eyes to the product? We gotta call.
Another call.
Caller, you're live.
One more thing. Say what you want about Sasha and Naomi, why they walked out. Who cares? I don't care. They're talented. And this is the person that y'all give money to, Ronda. I say release her. I don't care. Goodbye.
Everybody, that was Jasmine once again. Release her. Goodbye. She's correct. She agrees with her father, and her father agrees with her. And Mick is also, he's on the bandwagon. Hashtag, thank you. Let's go. Please release her. I agree.
So
First Lady says nope.
Can we talk about how they're trying to make Liv Morgan look like she's crazy or something? Because she was smiling while she was in the armbar or something like that. And then when she lost, she was smiling. I'm just very confused.
Because it's introducing her villain arc, as anime people like to say. It's her villain arc that she's entering into.
Is that what it is?
Yes. The whole point of going into the match was she wants to show a different side of me, and she showed that tonight by not tapping out. So,
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't care about this match going in, and I didn't care about it going out. I think this is just kind of. I'm hoping this is the end for it, but it might still continue. But again, like I said, this match sucked. That's it.
Yeah.
I want to say one thing about John Rogers' comment. John Rogers, I know what you're saying, but Ronda Rousey's rich, and there's a few people at my job I wish they're fired too. So if you're not doing your job, get released. Anyway.
Alrighty then. Yeah, this match. When I heard that it was going to be the shortest match of the night, I got excited. As some part of me thought it was going to be a squash match, but it wouldn't be that because it's an Extreme Rules match. But I was glad to see that it was a shortest match because I wasn't excited for it either. Because I knew Ronda Rousey. I don't get excited for Ronda Rousey. And I get confused as to why she gets such a big pop. Well, not anymore.
When Holly Holm beat her in MMA, I loved it. When she got beat up by, what's the other chick that beat her up? What was her name? Bobby. Who was the other one? Whoever it was. I wish Misha Tate had to beat her. I never liked Ronda Rousey. Whatever.
But she won.
Yeah, she's yeah. SmackDown Women's Champion. Woohoo! Let's move it along.
Move it along.
Yeah.
This match.
Graves, take it, baby.
We had Drew McIntyre and Karrion Kross, which I will say this is that I've never got to see Kross's entrance live. And it was awesome. It was great to see it. Now, the one thing I will say about this match is, it was a very slow, methodical pace match, which I don't think it was terrible at all, but definitely the beginning was cool. You had Kross basically throw Scarlett the strap. That way he could beat him up, get the early advantage. They brawled in the crowd for a little bit. At one point, I don't know if it's legit or not, but Drew McIntyre got thrown into the post, and for a while he was holding his shoulder. I don't know if that's going to be something that's going to be a legit injury to him. Hopefully not. I think it was right after this he gets thrown into the post, and that's where he was holding his shoulder. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but you were right, Tone. Kross got the victory here. He did have to cheat to win.
But
did have to cheat to win. He's the heel.
Hey, first of all, it's not cheating if it's legal. It's an Extreme Rules match. There's no cheating in a strap match. Everything goes. Maybe Drew McIntyre should have brought Angela with him. The sword.
He did. It's right there.
Oh, is it? He should have used it. I would listen. This is the thing. You bring a sword to a ring during a match that's legal. Why don't you just chop the guy's hand off? I mean, That's what I would do.
Oh, wow.
I'm saying. I mean, it all sounds
unfortunately, the product's not rated R, so you can't do that.
I'm sorry. But listen, here's what I want to say is that I told you guys he was going to win. Everybody, now it's going to be Drew McIntyre. Why would you couldn't have this guy Karrion Kross losing his match?
That's why I said they had McIntyre use Scarlett to win. They still made him look strong.
Yeah. Hit EW1. What's up? EW1, what's up, buddy? Good to see you guys. Hit that like button, please, guys. I thought Scarlett getting involved was awesome. Yes, and that I believe that's the first time maybe not. I might have saw the NXT. But that entrance, what about it, bro? Best entrance ever of any
great entrance.
It's great. To be there and watch is just it's great. And I listen, Scarlett, number one, looked great. And I like that she gets involved more because before she was just very quiet. She just was like she just would slither around the ring like a snake but this here, the pepper spray. But let me tell you what really impressed me. After Karrion Kross got the win, this is the sign of a consummate professional. Karrion Kross then sold that he was sprayed too after he pinned Drew McIntyre. So he was like, oh my God, like this stuff was in his face too from pinning Drew McIntyre. It's the little idiosyncrasies in wrestling that put the story over. And that's what Karrion Kross did, as you have them here with the Macho Man, Randy Savage, Elizabeth pose right here, which is what they made famous. This was great, guys. This was great. And as you can see, go back one.
Oh,
as you can see, I didn't want to go rated X anybody. My daughter's here.
Okay, but then don't.
But guys, Karrion Kross is going home a very happy man. Thank you.
That was so unnecessary. Karrion Kross won, guys. I liked this match. I felt like I knew it was going to be one of the good matches because of Karrion Kross. Obviously, it's his first pay-per-view back from his I don't know, what's the release or his yeah. So I was excited for him because I haven't really seen him wrestle like for real because I didn't watch NXT. But I was saying last night that I wonder how it would go if Scarlett didn't help him out, because Scarlett was the reason that he won. Because in the first place, he was getting beat up in the beginning, and Scarlett was one that distracted Drew. And then in the end, Scarlett's the one that pepper sprayed him. So
Scarlett was the factor in the match. But that's why you have a valet/manager to distract. That's old school booking right there. That's Bobby the Brain Heenan. That's Mr. Fuji. That's Sonny. When Francine. When you have especially when you have a valet. When you have a woman, Elizabeth never got involved in matches, but Macho Man would use her as a barricade, which was great because that was like the most weird pairing. Macho Man was a heel, but Liz was a face. But that was her husband, so she stayed loyal to him, but she never got involved. But he always yanked her into it was great. When you have a woman next to you in the ring, you use that to your advantage. She's got a dark side. Jasmine said she reminds her of Sable, and I can see that too. Brock Lesnar's wife. Yeah, you're not old school. But I thought this was a great match. I thought it was booked properly. The right guy got the win. I was wrong about him shaving his head, but he needs a haircut.
No, I like it like this.
No.
He needs a haircut.
Yeah. No.
Don't be mad because everyone's not bald like you.
I had to hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, kid.
Thank you. I think this was a great match. I give this match an 8 out of 10.
Lorraine says awful match.
Lorraine
Wow.
didn't like. Oh, where's Lorraine? Where's she at? She didn't like this match. I mean, I can understand because maybe it was slow for her. I get it.
Not if you didn't watch Kross at NXT, not many people are sold on Karrion Kross. So
I'm sold.
I think you're gonna have to wait to really get used to him in WWE because he's a different type of character. So
my daughters are laughing at me because of my bald head. Okay. You know what's so funny is that, guys, they laugh at their father, right? But let me explain something to both of you. And I know this is like crass to say, but, without me, there is no you. You came from my body. So I'm going to say. All right. Wow. Yeah. I went there. Let's go.
Next match.
All right. Let's go. I'm on my own. Against the wall. I don't know the words. I never needed you at all.
As you can tell, we were excited for this match.
Let me just say this first. I was wrong about the winner. I picked Bayley.
Oh, indeed you were.
I picked Bayley because I thought that's the way we're going to go, but I wasn't disappointed.
Even Michael was right. He said Bianca was going to win.
That little son of a gun. Michael,
he loves Bianca.
He's like, I love Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair.
I don't even know why. He saw one match of her.
Let's give this one to Big Bucks. And we should call him No Bucks Bobby because he paid for nothing last night. Food was like $85 for chicken fingers and fries, and he said, I forgot my wallet. Okay.
She has a lot of fans. That's what.
Yeah.
I feel like this match was the great peak of the night because it started off big, then it got slow, and then this was the great middle match to bring the hype back up. So I think they planned that good.
Great ebbs and flows.
I'm not gonna question. I'm gonna roll with it. The use of the ladders I liked a lot because in past ladder matches we haven't really seen a lot of ladders used. So I think they did good with this, especially since they're women for the first time they've used ladders. There was a spot that they did with one of the ladders that broke in half that I thought was pretty cool.
Everybody with the ball stuff.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, go up one. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yes. And then there's another spot that she did with the KOD where she picked up EO and
she
Dakota.
dropped them. Bayley is the
skip through the whole match, why don't you?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Look at that right there.
Sorry.
Listen.
Gotta
whatever but you have to give Io Sky and Dakota Kai credit for this for balancing properly and everything.
I don't think I think she meant to go for the KOD, but they couldn't position themselves correctly, so it kind of looked like a slam.
It's a modified KOD. It was good enough for me. Okay.
Yeah, it was good.
Got their crowd on their feet for sure.
Can you even lift up a 10-pack of orange?
I can lift up Brewster.
I don't believe it.
Let's see it live. Do it live.
I haven't tried.
Yeah,
I can pick a Punky. I know that.
Punky, okay, whatever. Anyway, those are our dogs, everybody. They're like, oh, Punky, what's going on? Punky Brucey, yes. Look at this right here.
Yeah, Bayley. Bianca definitely showed her strength in this match because ladders are really heavy. You have to practice a lot to make sure that you know how to set them up right and how to lock them.
Is that right?
And how to make it a little swift so you're not.
Have you ever lifted a ladder in your life?
I've watched Total Divas and they explained this. But they have to practice and make sure that you're not taking too long to put up the ladders. And that's
I just hear I watch Total Divas, so I know how to set up a ladder. What?
Yeah.
I think she's waiting a whole year and a half since we started the show to put a Total Divas reference in here.
I'm still referring to that one episode, but whatever. Yeah, you can't take too long to set up the ladder, and that's another reason why I didn't like the Ronda Liv match, because they were taking forever to set up the tables. But Bianca definitely showed her strength with this move, especially, and the KOD with the other two girls. It was a great match. I loved it.
Not to get off wrestling real quick. Jackson says, "I bet they don't know who did that. We're doing live. We're doing live. Who is it?
Anchorman?
No, it's a real guy, and he was on. I guess he got canceled. It was like a newsman, right?
We're doing live.
He was on a news show, and
Effing, we're doing live.
I don't know his name. But
Can't read the damn thing. What do you mean take him out? We're doing live.
I don't know his name.
Bill O'Reilly.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I knew it was real.
Google it, guys, or
Make it sound like
YouTube
it
it. YouTube Bill O'Reilly, do it live when you get a chance. It's hilarious. Okay, look at this. The KOD on the ladder.
The KOD.
Has Anthony gone yet about this match?
Oh, I don't know.
We could've-
For me and my dad were walking around the
Excuse
stadium
me.
for a little bit.
Are we interrupting you? Are you doing something? He's like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
No, I was letting you guys go, man.
Go ahead, bro.
I thought I was gonna say something. You're gonna be like the KOD with the ladder. No, but so
Time out. 20-second time out. Have you guys noticed? Get some big screen for a second. Put Anthony big screen.
what?
Hold on.
You putting me in the big? Why are you putting?
Have you guys noticed that since Anthony's been on this show, his personality has come out more? He's much more vocal. When he first came, this is Anthony. When Anthony first come to the show, now big screaming. Watch this. This is Anthony in the beginning. This is Anthony his first couple weeks here. Yes, Tony, you're right. Yep, great. Great match, yeah. And I got the notes here and this on, yeah. And yeah, in the move, in the clothesline, double clothesline, and yeah, awesome. Now Anthony's steady. Look at him. He shows the biceps. He's ready. The confidence is here. He's got the subscribers on his channel. Hey, guys, in case you don't know, Anthony Graves also does a podcast.
Graveyard Shift?
Yeah, it's called The Graveyard Shift. And here's his channel, guys. Check him out, everybody. Subscribe to his channel, especially if you haven't yet. The kid's awesome. See how I segued that, bro? How I did that right there?
That was smooth.
I cut you off and then put you over. This is the Anthony Graves pod. Can we zoom in because some people can't read? There we go. This is the Anthony Graves pod, everybody. Please subscribe to his channel. The kid's awesome. All one word, the Anthony Graves pod. You know,
Notification bell, guys.
Sorry. And just in case you guys can't read, we're running a quick commercial for you, Anthony. Guys, check this out real quick. Watch this.
Are you looking for new professional wrestling content? Well, I got you covered here on my own YouTube channel at The Anthony Graves Pod. And what do you expect to see? Well, I got you covered. Weekly podcasts, 2 episodes a week. You'll also get professional wrestling interviews. And you'll also get updates on news and rumors. Not to mention Graveyard Shift extras, including live streams and interactions with the live audience. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join the Graveyard Shift podcast.
And I will be live tonight as well. So if you're looking for more content after this show, check it out.
Nice.
Nice. Are you trying to make fun of the side view I have?
No, not at all.
No.
Trying to see if you're gonna notice anything. No.
Why did you guys move? Anyway, let's get back to that. We got the Extreme Rules show going on here. I didn't actually catch a lot of this match. I saw the last 5 minutes, so that's what I was going to say. I don't really have a big opinion on it. I did see this. I saw the double KOD. I wasn't mad that Bianca won here. I think it was cool that she got the W. So I'll be on at 10, by the way, Finn, EST.
Also, can I just add one more thing?
You said EST?
Yeah.
Get it? EST.
Yes, Bianca Belair. No, Eastern.
Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. Go ahead, Bobby.
So this was like during the last couple minutes of the match. And before this, she set up that ladder that you see to your far right. Bianca set it up to do a spot, but then she realized that there wasn't enough room. So she went back a couple steps and did the KOD right there. I thought that was great ring awareness by Bianca Belair.
Did Bobby just say ring awareness? Did he do some analysis right there? Some analyzing of the match? My God.
Big Bucks Bobby is very underrated. He doesn't get enough praise on this show. Oh, come on.
As Bayley
Come
would say.
on.
And Bayley with the sign was fantastic. I didn't know what it said when she
She's-
held it up,
What was
but
it?
She's so great with fans.
Bailey is the ding dong.
I don't even know what that means.
Hey, listen, we gotta get a sign that says Mikey is the ding ding.
Before she left in SmackDown, that was her gimmick. The ding dong.
Ding
show.
dong.
I know, but what
Okay.
she is that doesn't make any sense.
All right.
That's grammatically incorrect.
We don't care. Look at this move right here. Listen, the match was high impact. Look at that
The
face.
knee brace. She just
Grammatically incorrect. I love it.
She's a college student, as are you. Look, this was a great pose right here.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Look, when I'm wrong, I admit it. Doesn't happen often. No, it really doesn't. No. But listen, guys, Bianca Belair is still your champion. I'm shocked.
I'm just waiting for Rhea versus Bianca.
But I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
not
they're going a
gonna-
different route. And but tomorrow night's Raw, I think it's Bayley versus Bianca again.
I think Bayley gets the title at some point. If you noticed, Bianca didn't actually pin Bayley here. She climbed the ladder.
That's
And
right.
won the title.
And Bayley has pinned Bianca.
Right.
But tomorrow night on Raw, there's a rematch, I believe. I think that I saw that somewhere that they're going again
They
tomorrow. At Brooklyn.
scheduled it?
I think tomorrow at Brooklyn. We'll check that out. We're going to switch seats. We're going to do this live because I can't sit here. Okay. Sorry. All right. Okay. Now everything's right. Kira's going to check. But Anthony, I thought it was a great pickup. I thought it was a great match. I think they did a great job. Oh. Maybe
I'll have to rewatch it or
Yeah,
just
we-
watch it. You know.
Yeah, I love that I got to see it at home today, and I got to actually enjoy the commentary. You do miss the commentary when you're at the arena. It's something that you do miss, but
Oh no.
yeah, I don't. Maybe I was wrong about that, but we'll see. Maybe there'll be a rematch down the road. I thought it was a great match. I thought Bianca showed off and showed out, and yeah, your
She
winner,
takes the win.
your winner, and still,
And still.
I
Wonderful.
called it.
and you did call it.
I loved this match.
As did Mikey. You're a Raw Women's Champion. I'm on my. Oh, sorry, Bianca Belair.
Next. I loved this match.
Match of the night for me.
Oh!
Match of the night for. I think I agree. On this
Match of the
day,
night. And I said in the beginning of that because I feel like I'm the only one in the world that's still invested in this whole Mysterio Judgment Day thing.
I love it.
I like it too, but a lot of people apparently, because yesterday they were like, I'm kind of getting sick of this. And then they saw the match and they were like, yeah, I love this match. I predicted it's going to be the match of the night for me. The second one had to have been the Donnybrook match. But I loved this match because of the whole Judgment Day and then getting involved. And we'll get into it. Just start off.
Yeah, what do you think about this, Anthony? How was this for you?
Well, I wanted to say this too, is that if you have the opportunity to go to a show and you get to see Edge wrestle or just see him appear, definitely do it. Tony, I think you can back me up on this. What an entrance, man, for Edge. Everybody's singing his theme song.
On this day, I see clearly.
I was so happy that this might be the last time he wrestles in Philadelphia. So unless he's going to continue for WrestleMania, but Edge and Finn Balor here, they put on a great show. At least the match started. I'll talk about Finn Balor's entrance too. I mean, I want to say this is kind of his first solo entrance with the Judgment Day, and I don't know why he was wearing the mask, but I guess it was cool. I guess right, but
cool.
The new theme song, I didn't really like it at first, but seeing him come out feels definitely like a new Finn Balor. I was kind of questioning, Finn Balor when he first joined the Judgment Day. This is a great fit for him right now. It looks like he's really into this and still, a good entrance to see live too as well. These two really started out slow. We saw them go in the crowd. The whole thing at first too, the crowd was laughing kind of when the guys were first saying no. It was almost kind of comedic at first.
It was comedic.
And then as we're going into the crowd, Edge with the hockey stick out of nowhere with the cross face on we got the spear through the barricade too as well. But just a lot of good spots on the outside, going up the crowd and then coming all the way back into the ring here. Yeah, just looks crazy.
Go back one, please. This to me right here, the star of this picture is the referee. Look at him. He's in it, man.
He was so annoying to me, but it was a good kind of annoying because he kept going to the person, and obviously you want to get them to say "I quit" in the microphone, but he was doing it every 5 seconds, and everyone was asking. He kept saying ask him, but he kept it on him even though he said no. I guess that's what he was supposed to do, but it was hilarious.
And usually, this is more like a live thing, but usually when they're done with the pre-show, they pack up everything immediately. That way it's done. They didn't do that, so I figured at some point we're going to get some kind of thing with the pre-show panel. Somebody's going to get slammed on it or something. So that was cool that they at least did this here. It's good that they also really interacted with the crowd, especially this too. I don't even think that's ever really been done before, using the actual arena with a flapjack basically there by Edge. And then Edge attempted for a spear to Finn Balor down the stairs, and Finn Balor moved out of the way. Edge hit the railing, and they moved their way back down. And the one thing I will say is this was also a great spot too. I predicted that Rey Mysterio is going to be put in a situation, and that's where Edge was going to say, I quit. But they brought a lot more emotion out here with Beth Phoenix.
Who said that?
I did. I predicted that it was going to be.
You predicted Dominic and Rey, right? Like Rey.
Well, I was going to say that Rey was going to be caught in a situation where they're about to end his career. So that's where he has to say, you know what? I quit. Because Edge has already done so much, but the fact that they did Beth Phoenix was even better.
It brought more gravitas to the quitting. And speaking of Beth Phoenix,
they were talking about Beth Phoenix.
Well, speaking of Beth Phoenix, how about this, Ann? Huh?
Yeah, the whole thing here was great with Rey coming in, Beth Phoenix coming in. They even gave Edge basically the Tommy Dreamer treatment with the kendo stick back in ECW. Where they just keep caning him, and Edge won't quit. He won't quit. And that's what I thought was going to happen. The way you book Edge strong and you keep, the story more invested is having him say, I quit, because basically he doesn't want more carnage to happen to people around him that he loves, because he already knows how much he has caused here with this faction. So, great match, great build, got me more invested about this feud again. I think we go here. If I had to make a prediction for War Games, we go Judgment Day versus Edge, Styles, Mysterio, and Beth Phoenix.
I like it.
Beautiful.
I like it a lot. Listen, I'm not gonna you touch base on everything that we're gonna touch base on, but my pop of the night was this right here. Listen.
I love Rhea Ripley. When you get a chance, Anthony, watch this match back and read Beth Phoenix's lips. She goes, "This is your dream match, Rhea. This is your dream match. Listen to them. Let's do this." This right here is something that you got the Glamazon, one of the most dominant women in all of WWE. This is based, and if you look. Oh, dog's barking. And if you look at Rhea Ripley, she's like a hybrid of Lita and Chyna. She's got everything. She's great looking. She's athletic. She can wrestle. She has a persona. Look, you have the past and the future meeting together right here. And these two right here, I would love for them somehow to get the title around Rhea Ripley's waist, and maybe Beth and her go for a title somehow. My God, this was electric right here. To be in this arena and to hear them cheer for these two, oh my God, this was great. It was great. The spear on Rhea was great. Brutal.
It was brutal. I can't say this is the match of the night. I'm glad it wasn't last though. I'm glad it wasn't last, but this was the main event to me. This was the main event. My God, Bob, what you think?
It was fantastic. The spot with Rey Mysterio and Dominic couldn't have been better. I feel like that was one of the highlights of the night.
Right. Oh, Bobby popped. True story. We're in the box, and the minute Dominic knocks Mysterio, beats the crowd, he goes, yes, yes. Everybody looks at him and say, yeah, I'm his dad. He probably wants to do the same thing to me. Not gonna happen. But this was great. If you didn't think Dominic could pull off the heel persona, you were wrong. He's still learning. But last night was Dominic's time to shine.
He did not hold back.
He did. He looked good. He looked good. And I liked how he kissed his dad. And that was kind of a nice little touch because, of course, they love each other in real life, and this is your storyline. But the kiss was more like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass. I love you." It was awesome. I loved it.
And look at Edge. Edge was handcuffed to the ring, to the what is it called, the ropes by Rhea
like a criminal.
And he just had to sit there and watch this whole debacle go down, and he had to sit there and get beat up. It was crazy. But Beth Phoenix came. But
Listen, everybody did their job. Damian Priest looked great last night.
That chokeslam to Edge.
If you don't believe in the Judgment Day now, something's wrong with you. It sputtered, but I think last night sputtered.
No way.
He lost a lot.
It was
there was a little bit of confusion, like how it was going to go. But I think now they found their way with Finn, with his new entrance, with the whole dynamic, the whole thing, which is great. And this was the other thing too. Go back one. When you watch this back, Graves, these are little things that I watch. Beth was going to unhook the wrong cuff. She had the key to the top, and Edge goes, no, do the bottom. He did it real subtle. He goes, do the one on my hand. These are little things. Like, wrestlers make mistakes too, but he had his wife's back. You protect your partner, and that's what he did, and she got the key. She got it right off. Boom. This was great right here.
This guy tried to trick him, play some mind games.
He caught the shot to the balls. The ball shot was great. My God. Thank you, Bobby. It comes full circle. Look at the cell on Dominic's face. Oh, my God. Look at Edge like, I gotcha. Bad intentions. And then, of course, it went down. Look at this.
What is it? 2 or 3 coup de grace?
3 coup de grace. 3.
And everyone knew that these guys weren't going to beat Edge to the point where he actually said, I quit. And I couldn't get a picture. I don't know why, but Rhea ended up sandwiching the chair. What was it?
Concerto.
Yes.
Did it have a shot of that? No shot of concerto?
I know. It's weird, right?
Wow. But that was what sold it right there. The concerto. And what a great
They're such trolls.
Circling back, that his move that he created with Christian, the concerto, goes back to haunt him. He's got to save his wife. And after the match was over, my God. They did it anyway. That's a true heel right there. And when they did it, you see the face of Edge drop. He's like,
yep.
Oh, my God. Great storytelling. Anthony, match of the night. Forget it 10 lines and 10. I give it a 20 out of 20, man. My God.
That's great.
Match of the night.
Look at them. Look at Rhea. Just demonic and look at them all. They're like, yeah, that's right.
I'm glad that Rhea has some kind of direction in the Judgment Day now, because she's been hanging with the boys lately, and she needs an opponent. So hopefully this Beth Phoenix thing sticks around for a few weeks or months.
I want to see
War Games.
War Games, yes. War Games. Would I think that we'll talk about that later? Because oh my God, yeah.
I think her getting cleared.
Oh, there it is.
You did have it.
It must have been the first one I did put out of order.
Okay, well that's good. Look at that right there. Look at their faces. Look at Dominic. Say, yeah, do it, honey. Do it, baby cakes.
They're hyenas.
Also, the sell by Beth, like her hands like twitching.
Yes, good.
I
Bobby.
caught that.
Good, both of you. Good
live
pick
on
up.
the show.
The little twitch of when after she got hit, like she was like partially paralyzed.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was an amazing night. Amazing match overall.
Look at Edge. They gave you chills.
I think I actually said that this match gave me chills at some point in the show.
Were they multiplying?
They were.
Were you losing control?
I was losing control.
Okay. All right.
And Finn won. Obviously.
Of course.
Next. That's it? Oh, well, main event.
Take it, Kira.
I was interested for this match because I have never seen a fight pit match before. Hello. I've never seen a fight pit match before, but this guy here,
Out of shape,
ref,
fat, sloppy. What is Daniel Cormier doing here? First of all, he looked terrible. I'm sorry. I'm a guy who's overweight, and I know sometimes, you lose your weight, whatever. But this guy's a professional athlete. He looked like Black Santa Claus.
I didn't like the way that he was reffing. He was like getting in their faces and like yelling at them.
That's the point, though. Is he has an MMA background.
No one even knows him.
No, they do know him.
What?
Everybody that knows DC.
What?
DC. Daniel.
That's his name.
Daniel Cormier.
Multiple time.
Well, if I don't know him, no one knows him. But yeah, I didn't like how he was doing all. And I think Richie said it yesterday that they were supposed to do something like with Brock Lesnar, but when he came out, I was like, no way he's gonna go against Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
but Jakey Bakey says he thinks that Tony Schiavone his 5K. I'm going for 5K next week, guys. I will be at Baltimore Celeb Fest. I'm going for 5K next week. I'm only 300 away. I'm going for it, guys. Sorry.
Yes. Totally fine. Don't do that.
So this is the RVD.
Yes, I was looking for the comment.
Yeah,
loved this. Loved it.
Yeah, what do you think about this, Graves?
I'm a big RVD guy. It's probably my favorite all time. I didn't realize it until after the show was over, just because of where I was sitting at. But the fact that he did it, I thought it was awesome. Kind of paying homage to ECW and obviously RVD. Love the attire here.
Beautiful. I was actually looking forward to what he was going to wear. Some people thought he was going to come out with Randy Orton cosplay or something like that to get into his mind because he did the shield and the polka dots.
This was better.
Yeah. I was very confused how this tied into it, but it was random, but it was cool.
Because it's ECW. It's Philly, yeah.
Aiden's right. He was counting on Riddle while he wasn't even looking at me. Yeah, Daniel Cormier was a terrible official.
Yeah, and then at some point he got distracted and stopped counting. Like Riddle should have. I don't know who was down, but he stopped counting.
It was terrible.
I think for this match, like, if you compare to the other ones, like it was okay, but I feel like it was a little bit overhyped. But I will say one thing is that this structure, you can actually see it. You can actually, where you kind of are in the arena, it does kind of look scary because of the ledge at the top, especially if you fall from it. And like I said, for the live audience viewer, because obviously we were there, it's not like the Punjabi prison where you can't really see anything because there's 3, blocks of it, or obviously the Hell in a Cell's red. So that's kind of hard to see sometimes. This was cool because you could actually see it. And I like the principle of it having no ropes. Like I said, it makes it feel like more like a fight, more reason why, he was the referee. But again, I didn't really feel like he had to really be the referee of this. But I think that Rollins and Riddle did the best that they could in this structure.
Totally agree. The RKO there, pretty good. The buckle bomb missed a little bit. This right here, the senton right here, my God, this will break your hip. He landed on basically his butt, because he can't land on Seth fully because it'll probably kill him. I mean, the Matt Riddle, guys, Matt Riddle grew on me. I didn't like Matt Riddle.
That's it?
It's okay. We can talk about it. It's okay.
Well, we're gonna talk about the big thing at the end, obviously.
It did the job. I did predict Matt Riddle would win.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Daniel Cormier look like me 2 years ago?
He does a bit, just a bit.
Wow, was I that big? My God. Well, now By the way, everybody want to make a little comment. Make us big again, me and Anthony. Just for the record, and Big Bucks Bobby as well. Yeah, people are noticing biceps. Anthony, give him a little bicep. I know you've been working out.
What, me?
Yeah, of course. Check it out. Go ahead, Bobby. People have been noticing the biceps of the crew right here. You got Anthony Graves. You got Big Bucks Bobby. We're doing doubles. Wait a minute. If that's the case,
get the double and get the good shot.
Give him a big screen for Kira's face. She's like, oh my God.
Come on, Kara. You flex too. Real quick, Kara. Come on.
Let's see.
Get it.
Oh my God. All right. Oh, look at Big. Oh wait, Big Bucks put on.
He's taking his shirt off.
Oh, please put
this.
That back
This is the real money right here.
This is the money shots, guys. Here comes Big Bucks Bobby with the double bicep. Oh, he's rolled up the sleeves. Let's give him a drummer a hold of us. Here we go. Whoa, by God.
Only fans coming soon.
Only fans. Here we go. Well, I know I'm a little older, but let me get mine ready. Wait a minute. Let me get mine. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. We got to do this right. We're going to do mine. Sorry. That's not it. Wait, sorry. Let's go. Okay. Thank you guys. There was your entertainment, guys.
Disturbing segment.
We are three sexy gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, we got Daniel Cormier, the fat black Santa Claus, and of course
Poor
Matt
Kira.
Riddle gets the win. She's start working at Kira. Maybe you could get post to. Anyway, yeah, Riddle gets the win, and I think it was awesome.
I don't even know what that was.
Who cares?
Yes,
Riddle gets the win.
All
Okay.
right.
All right, we're ready. This is what you've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go big screen real quick. Everybody knows I was not a fan of this.
Right into it.
I didn't want to follow it. I didn't care because I was scared we would get disappointed. When I'm wrong, I'm saying wrong. The White Rabbit was revealed. All the QR codes, all the hoopla, all the speculation. Finally, Richie, we can finally put this to rest. For 1 full year, Richie's like, Bray's come. Maybe, guess what, everybody? It wasn't Kane. It's got to be Kane. No.
Wasn't The Undertaker.
Was The Undertaker.
Wasn't Malachi Black. Wasn't Joe Gacy.
Right. It
Can I-
finally. Go ahead.
I was just going to say here. So before we get into this, and you can see with the video that I took, I don't know, like, I know where you were at, Tone, and I don't know what your viewing of this was live. But if you were not really ringside, at the Wells Fargo Center, they did not have the Jumbotrons down. So you could not see what was going on. At first, I was kind of disappointed by this. And I'll tell you why. I couldn't see anything. Because I didn't know whether Bray Wyatt came back. I didn't know. I thought he was behind me. And then other people are cheering this way. And it's like, I don't know what's going on. And then we saw the lantern, so I'm thinking he's going to come to the ring. And then they end the pay-per-view by the lantern going off. And that was it. And I'm standing there and everybody else is leaving. And I'm wondering, like, what's going on here? Like, why did he not just appear in the ring? That way everybody could see him. But if you watch this on television, you had a better view because you got to see everything. But at least from my view, I'm not going to say it was obstructed because it really wasn't. It was just, I didn't know what was going on. They were also setting up the door for him to come in here. This is your view.
This is my view. This is what I don't want to put the volume, but this is what we saw. We were like, okay, all right, where's this guy? Like Anthony said, we didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, because you're waiting for, like, because you hear people cheering and you're like, well, wait a minute, is he behind us or is he over there? Like, what is going on here?
We had no clue. If you watch this video, I'm like, where is he? Where? So then Bobby pointed. There he is. There's somebody there. There's somebody there. So we were watching them put the structure up. As you can see right there, they're moving it over there. But look at me. I'm panning. I'm like, what is happening? We don't have a clue.
That light threw me off.
Everything threw me off.
Yeah.
But then, when we got the singing, I didn't care if I could see at that point. When I heard it, he's got the whole world in his head. That I didn't care. I didn't care what I saw. I didn't care.
That scared the crap out of me.
Yes, as you can look, we had no clue. But once we figured out what was going on, you guys got to see this. Let me see. I'll do this from Kira.
And while you're pulling that up, I was the one watching it on TV, and they definitely bamboozled us by putting up the all rights reserved thing, making us think that it was over, and then the lights went out, and I was like, yes. Because it was a little over 11 o'clock, and I was like, what is going on?
That's what I will say, too, is that I rewatched this when I got home. I was going to go live, but I was stuck in an hour and a half traffic because they were doing construction for some reason on a Saturday night.
So we were calling it, too.
But this was so much cooler if you're watching it live. And I was like, wow, I'm so glad I got to witness this. It just sucked because from where I was sitting at, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't even know if he came back or not. So,
yeah, it was creepy. I thought the guy in the Fiend mask in the crowd was the actual Fiend, that guy.
Well,
but then I saw his hair.
My friend was basically right next to him because he was sitting
Mhm.
right there in the expensive section. But I think this was just a guy dressed up as the
Mhm.
Fiend. I don't actually think this was Wyndham Rotunda.
No, it wasn't.
But still the way that they did everything, shining the lights on the different characters and then seeing
That
the
might have.
fun. But I think they were just plants. I don't think this is going to be a faction. I think they were just trying to show like the what I got from it, right, is that all the people that they showed in this was all the Funhouse people, right? It's all the different Bray Wyatts leading to Wyatt number 6 who came out. This is going to be a new Bray Wyatt. The Firefly Funhouse, the Fiend, they're all dead. That's the Fiend's head. They're all dead.
Okay.
So now we're leading into Bray Wyatt now coming into another phase here, which I'm hoping it's not going to be the supernatural type thing. I think we can kind of go away from that. But I think we're going to go into this White Rabbit thing of who killed the world. And I think, look at that mask, like the image there. We're going to see a great Bray Wyatt, and he got the biggest ovation of his career.
Yeah.
And I know we on this show, I think all of us, we've been critical of Bray Wyatt in the past, however. But I will say this, after the ovation that he got tonight, it would be hard not to consider him as a contender for the world title. I do not want to see him in the world title picture, don't get me wrong. But when there is a line at the merch stand, you know they're not just buying replica titles at this point. They're buying the White Rabbit shirt. They know that Bray Wyatt's here. And when 20,000 people react like that, it's hard not to think that way.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say other than this wasn't even a match, but it was the most speculated thing for the night because you saw the buzz, Anthony. You heard the buzz in the crowd. You talked to fans. I talked to fans all night long. And the fans, by the way, great at the arena, all over Wells Fargo. If you guys don't know Philly fans, they're tough. Philly fans are very critical of things and they're tough to talk to and they don't like to be bothered. But everybody was very giving and very happy last night to be in the arena, and everybody was for Bray. Man, people, you couldn't say nothing bad about Bray Wyatt. Everybody, it was a goosebump. It was WrestleMania-esque, that feeling. You know, it was that good. All I can say is this: they've got us watching. They've got us intrigued. Now they've got to pay us off. Hand raised.
No, this is for when you're done talking, so I'm next.
When your hand goes up, my mouth goes shut, basically?
No, that wasn't.
Go ahead. Like Kara, take it away. Go ahead.
Yeah. I know this is a Bray Wyatt thing, but what I was thinking about Alexa Bliss, because she still comes out with Lily sometimes, and because she's like the best-selling doll, I guess. But if Bray Wyatt is not getting rid, but if he's like saying that all his past selves are dead, then where does that leave Alexa Bliss? Like,
Alexa Bliss should just be separated from him. The Fiend is dead. I don't want to see any more supernatural shit in wrestling. Sorry.
What?
I think that we don't need another Undertaker anymore. I don't think we need to see that. I think Alexa Bliss took the Lily thing. She's more human now. I don't think we really need to have a Bray Wyatt match where the guy has to turn into a different character when he loses to him. I think that's over. I think, again, everything that we saw with the Funhouse being abandoned, it's gone. That all the dolls, they were dead. The TV, there was spider webs in there. I'm hoping that all of that is gone, because if that happens again, who's going to beat him?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You put yourself in a corner again. I don't think they're going to do that this time.
I think this is the perfect time to reinvent Bray Wyatt. And
Exactly.
If they go back to the supernatural stuff, I think this would have all been for no reason. Like, he's been gone for like a whole year.
A year and a half.
I feel like if he comes back with all that supernatural stuff, then it's just going to be like he never left, like he didn't evolve at all. So I'm excited to see what they do. Hopefully he comes on Raw and like explains. I don't know if he's going to talk or if he's going to be like I don't know how they're going to. This really gets us interested for the next weeks of wrestling to see what happens with him.
And Brian Alvarez did report that Bo Dallas is coming back.
Oh yeah, isn't that his like
That's
brother?
That's his brother. So maybe we'll see what happens. I don't care what they do as long as the story makes sense. I don't want supernatural either. That's true. We don't need it. Listen, everybody got to stop it. He's the second coming of the Undertaker. There is only one Undertaker, people.
Undertaker or supernatural?
And that fit, yes, yeah. And that fit the 90s, right? Undertaker and Kane, that fit that whole thing. Bray Wyatt doesn't need that. He has this own thing. I think what's going to happen is this is going to lead more into the, Swamp Father, what we've seen before, and we're going to see more elements of past stuff all brought into one. This is going to be an evolution of all the Bray Wyatts into one. And I think it's going to be great. And I'm hoping that, like I said, I do not want to see this guy immediately get put right to the top. But the ovation that he got, if you're not hyped for him coming back after this, then I don't know what to tell you, because this is something special that it was a long coming. And you also have to remember, you talked about how great the fans were. The fans, they didn't forget about Bray Wyatt. They've wanted this for so long, and now that we've got it, like you said, everybody's hooked. Now they need to capitalize on it. We need a motive now. Who is he going to go after? What is this going to turn into a faction? I'm kind of hoping he stays solo, but is this going to lead to a new Wyatt family? Is it going to lead to him going after Edge, Matt Riddle? Will he kind of be more of a face, maybe help Edge and Rey Mysterio? Is he going to go after Roman Reigns? We don't know, really. So it's leaving us with a lot of questions, but I'm hoping they're not going to Braun Strowman it and not give us a motive.
Right. He said Braun Strowman it. Wow. That's a verb now. Yeah, no, I agree. Look, all we can do is watch and pray and hope that they do right by this guy.
Fall and pray.
Fall and pray, yes. Fall and pray. A great culmination of the night, Bray Wyatt being back. Extreme Rules delivered.
Yeah.
Greatly.
Anthony, out of a 10 out of 10, what do you give the entire show?
I'm going to try not to be biased because I was there. From how I would see everything from television point of view, I think this is the best pay-per-view WWE has done this year.
Explain what B pay-per-view means, please, because people might not know.
Well, obviously you have the 4 pay-per-views a year: Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. This show was mostly a B pay-per-view. This show has come back from the dead for me, right? Nobody really cares when Extreme Rules comes around. It's kind of, there's an Extreme Rules match on the show. This match brought hype and brought, the Extreme Rules stuff back to the forefront when you have rivalries that have big matches. Some are going to continue, some are going to end on this show, like Riddle and Rollins will end. I think this show, if we're going to have to grade it, I'll go 8.5 out of 10. Ronda Rousey and Liv Morgan did not deliver here tonight, no matter which way you look at it. But everything else, I think, was good, if not outstanding, especially with Edge and Finn Balor, Imperium, and the Brawling Brutes. And you got to think now that, especially with Bray Wyatt coming back here, what are they going to do for the next show? How do you deliver now? Fans are going to expect more here. And I also wanted to point out, too, we didn't really point this out, but it also kind of had a takeover vibe to it when you had Braun Breaker sitting in the crowd, Nakia Lyons sitting in the crowd as well. And especially with the championship matches, the way that they do the title matches now, too. They used to do that with NXT, like lower the lights, spotlight on the ring. I like that. I think that right now, we kind of said on this show before that Triple H taking over was going to be slow. And this show delivered, and it's going to definitely get you excited to see what happens on Raw, and I hope that they continue and deliver with this. So I give it 8.5 out of 10.
I agree with your assessment on your 8.5. What it could be. Kira, what about you?
I think that all the matches were fantastic. My match of the night was Finn Balor versus Edge. It was tantalizing.
She almost said phenomenal.
And I would give the show a 9 out of 10 simply because the only match that really threw it off for me was the Ronda Rousey and Liv Morgan. Everything else was perfectly executed for me. So 9 out of 10.
Big bucks.
I would have to agree with my loving sister.
Ugh.
A 9 out of 10.
My loving sister.
The feud is over. They buried the hatchet.
Shake on it?
No.
Okay. But no, I give it a 9 out of 10. I think everybody did their job well. I know we're not excited about the Liv and Ronda match, but I think we see some new stuff from Liv coming in the future. So hopefully that works out well.
Really?
And we get a new Curious.
You don't think she goes to the back of the line? She just lost the championship.
I'm not saying she's in this head-up picture, but I think she gets a push for her character.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You guys,
Maybe. Well, maybe because she did do the smiling.
And then the exclusive.
They did not bury the hatchet.
No, we did not.
No.
There was exclusive back in the scenes where she was in a corner.
In a dark place. That's what they titled it. Liv Morgan is in a dark place.
Yeah, but like there was like the purple light shining over her, which kind of like a thing like, was she doing the Judgment Day? Who
and
knows?
someone else said that she was going to be the new Alexa Bliss and join the Judgment Day. And I was like, hold on a second.
I mean, I wouldn't hate to see that.
I let the Judgment Day just live with the members that they have for 2 months because they've been changing like crazy.
But no, I liked it. It was cool. Sorry, I keep doing that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Liv Morgan joining the Judgment Day would be as fake as Kira's British accent. All right, so
Wow.
that's not going to happen.
It is fake.
Also, I think this was Edge's best match since coming back a couple years ago, and I stand by that.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
10 laughs and bring it home.
thanks. So after you two are done arguing, thank you very much.
It wasn't arguing.
Just so you know, I'm getting pictures of food sent to me.
Well, we are on a live show, so
How dare she?
I don't think anyone really
They
cares
do
about
care.
that.
I care. So guys, listen. You always want the matches that you go to be special. I go to a lot of matches and they're like, meh, yeah. When you go to a WWE Premier Live event, you have that thought in the back of your brain like, oh, I hope they deliver. And usually it's like, it was okay. You know WrestleMania is going to be a spectacle, so you throw WrestleMania out the window because just being at the pomp and circumstance of WrestleMania, you love it no matter what. Every match can suck, but you're at WrestleMania. Extreme Rules is basically their throwaway pay-per-view. Like, yeah, we got one Extreme Rules match. This last night, every match had a rhyme, a reason, it had a purpose, it had storyline, it had flair, it had panache.
Had stakes.
It had stakes. There were, thank you, Bobby. There were stakes. And I don't mean T-bones. I mean actual stakes. People, things, there were ramifications last night. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I did. I got to give it a 9. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. I'm going to tell you why. I never thought that Liv and Ronda was going to put on a show. So I was already not invested, so I could care less. That was my bathroom break match anyway. I could care less. Everything else produced for me.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the whole arena was great. I thought the entrances were great. I thought the storytelling was great. I thought the cadence of the matches were great. I thought that the order of the matches was perfect.
Yeah.
I think they perfectly ordered the matches. I like that Judgment Day, Finn versus Edge was not the last match because that match was so good. It might have taken the wind out of the sails of Bray just a little bit because I just think they did it right. Because the speculation was Seth being last and Bray being one of the main guys that Seth had problems with. We thought maybe Bray might attack Seth. So I like that they did that last. This was 9.5 out of 10. I cannot wait for Raw tomorrow night. I've made a decision. I'm not going to Brooklyn. I'd rather stay here with the nation and watch it with you guys because I want to get a feel for the follow-up show after the pay-per-view, after the Premier Live event. I give it 9.5 out of 10. I can't say nothing wrong about that event, man. I can't.
Wonderful.
I agree with that.
Wonderful. So, yeah. In the chat real quick, just put your number down. I know I saw a few. Jasmine said 9 out of 10. Winterman says 8.0. Mick Thompson, of course, always gives everything a 10. Mere 8 out of 10. Carl Williams gave it a 9. Black Wolf says 7.5 out of 10. I think that's a little low. First Lady says 10.
I think a good thing why I don't like grading stuff too is everybody has such a different scale for what they like. So that's why I kind of with the numbers, I would just say like,
what's up, Daniel?
B plus A minus. I think that's more fair. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I mean, and you're entitled to your number. Finn gives it a 20. What you want to do, I get it. But I like to give a number because I am the terrorizing. I'm perfect, so that's how I base things.
Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, 10. I like that guy. I thought it was great. I just can't say anything wrong. I loved it. I'm happy. Let's check our numbers for the night. See what we did in this view. I just always like to, I'm just very
numbers guy.
I'm a numbers guy, yeah. So let's check the numbers
Because
because it was just like this was a quick, just a little impromptu video. Of course our Raw watch alongs do better, and as does our SmackDown and stuff like that. But hey guys, wow, it's not bad at all. We got 250 views for this show, this show. That's not bad at all. Since I only put it up at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So that's only 6 hours of promotion. Good job, everybody. Thank you so much. Not to mention, I'm starting to do more shorts. So I got 500 views on that, basically, for the thing. I just said a thank you for meeting everybody stream. I'll just show it. Why not? When you, oh God, Kira. Kira said, oh God. What do you do? Think and watch it. I'll just show it. Where is it, Kira? Here we go. Hold on. What did I do? Is this the Triple H music? Oh, you didn't do the music?
Too short.
Okay, so hold on. Where's the volume? Sorry. Let's try. How do we get out of here and go back? Sorry, I messed that up, guys. Let's try again. Here we go. This is for the new people.
Look at that wonderful chair.
Look at those chairs. Look at that chair. I know.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, the 10 Lies One. And just want to say thank you. Thank you to all the new subscribers that came onto the channel. You are now a member of the Nation of Tenlization. Thank you so much. It was a great day to Extreme Rules and Wells Fargo Center in Philly. You fans are the best. Hey, guys, hit the notification bell so you know when we're going live. We got all kind of news coming up. Big things happening with the channel. Stick with me, and we'll go all the way to the top. Thank you so much, guys. And as always, do what I do best, and that's stay tuned.
I love the face I give. Anyway, I love it. That's my thing. Yeah, guys, I just wanted. I met so many good people last night. Everybody was awesome. Yes, hit like. Thank you, Packers game. Appreciate you. Hit the likes, everybody. Yeah, what were the likes? Bobby, what did you think about just the fans last night? And Anthony, Anthony, let me ask you first. The fans last night, the people you talked to, I'm sure you met some new people. You had some conversations.
Yeah, I mean, fans all around, man. Usually when I go to stuff like Flyers games and all that, I mean, fans, at the Wells Fargo Center, they're pretty good. Like, it's a great atmosphere to go to shows and all that. So, I mean, I had no problems with anybody. I thought it was great.
Yeah, me neither. I thought it was awesome. I thought the people were great. I thought the atmosphere was great. I was so happy about last night. By the way, I took my friend Sam and his wife Irene. They joined us at the show. They joined us and they had a great time. Sam's first show in forever, and it was Irene's first time in a wrestling match in her life, and she can't wait to go back. So it's gonna be awesome. It's awesome. I'm from Philly, don't realize wrestling like them, but excited about Bray's return. Oh, well, there you go, Packers game. Well, welcome to the channel. You just found us. Welcome to the channel. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry about your Packers this morning.
Yeah, sorry about your Packers. Giants 4-1. Eagles are 5-0. Congratulations to the Eagles. I don't like you guys, but congratulations. Yeah.
Close up.
Hey.
Does that mean the Giants will go to the Super Bowl?
Not what Super Bowl? It's
Season
only
just
October. Oh God.
Okay, but isn't it? When does this Super Bowl tournament thing start?
Playoffs?
Tournament. The playoffs start in December, January.
So these matches don't matter. I mean, these
The
games don't matter.
the standings matter. We got to win.
Big
We gotta
fan.
win. Okay. Anthony, any final thoughts? God.
Extreme Rules, solid show. Over on my channel around. I'm hoping my other guy shows up in a little bit. Hopefully around 10 o'clock we'll be streaming. So let me I'll put the link in the chat. Actually, you know what? I'll send it to you. That way you can do it because I don't think I can. But yeah, we'll be live. We'll be talking more Extreme Rules stuff. If you want to hear more about the show, I'm probably going to show more stuff about Extreme Rules as well because I took some videos. Already uploaded some stuff as well. So appreciate it. And thanks to the new subscribers too. I moved up by 2. So thank you.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's it.
Sorry. So yeah, I'm sorry. There you go, guys. This is the link right there.
We're on the road to 150 subscribers, so hopefully we can hit it soon. I'm hoping.
Yeah, and you're
Think we
doing
can
good,
do it.
bro. The Anthony Graves Pod, guys, check it out. He has a lot of great content. Please check him out. Real quick, so I went to Extreme Rules yesterday with 4,000. Sorry, I did it again. With 4,000. What was the number? It was 4,561, I believe. Maybe it was lower than that. I think it was 4,500. Oh, it's 4,549. So we jumped everybody from 4,559 to
Drum roll, please.
4,652.
Let's
So,
go.
It jumped 100, guys, which is awesome. You guys are making this channel successful. We're on the road to 5,000. Share the channel, guys. Here's the thing. All this week, you'll be seeing stuff. I'm going to Baltimore Sled Fest. I'll be promoting that. I'm going for 5,000 next Saturday. I'm going for it. We're ready. So if you're in the Baltimore area, if you want to see me at Celeb Fest, Kira, please put that up real quick. Let's put this up real quick, guys. Baltimore. Celeb Fest. Yes. Here we're doing it live. Do it live. There it is right there.
Doing it live.
Live. There we go. This is the Facebook page. It's their Facebook page, guys. Check it out. Baltimore Sled Fest. Very simple. Just Google it. Or just put up there, guys. Is going to be look at the people coming. APA is going to be there. Wow. Greg Damon Valentine, Bret the Man Hart, Mick Foley, Rock and Roll Express, Jimmy Hart, Papa Shango with GWC, okay, X-Pac, Molly Holly, Francine, Jimmy Hart. It goes on and on. Oh, Dave LaGreca's going to be there. Bust it open. That's great. And I'll be there as well, guys. Cassidy and Danhausen. So yeah, it's going to be a great show, everybody. Sting's going to be there too. Check it out. I'll be there.
And real quick before we get out of here, thank you to Winterman for subscribing. We just went up to 124, and thank you Packers Gamer for sharing both channels on your Discord. So we'll be here tomorrow, right, for Monday Night Raw. I might be a little late because I got to work, but I will be here. I promise you.
Never explain yourself, sir. You are an asset to the channel.
I get this bread, I got to get some good garlic bread. My work
Yes.
Bertucci's. So
Speaking of garlic bread and speaking of Bertucci's, we have an announcement.
So I will have a poster up soon. I'm trying to work on something for the event, but October 28th looks to be the day we will have a Tantalizing Tony live show and meet and greet. I got to work some things out, but hopefully we can get a BJ there as well. So
we're going to try to get Ravage Richie. We're going to try to figure out something, guys. We're going to try to figure out October 28th. Yeah, live show from Bertucci's. Let's go. I'm ready.
Wonderful.
Very nice.
hey, Kara, are you coming too? You gonna be there?
I'll probably be there. He can't run a show without me. Hit it.
Damn. All right.
Whatever. Kara, great job last night with you and Ravage Richie. Over 2.
And I had a couple. I had a little bit bit of a Richie problem yesterday. The internet kept cutting out.
Yeah, you cut out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. It's something going on with the thing. I cut out twice
I
today
think it's
as well.
the power strip.
It's
glitching.
Is it?
I think
we'll
so.
change the power. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining and watching the channel. Everybody I met last night. Thank you so much for dealing with me. I was off the chain.
And the people you met, they came into the chat yesterday and they commented.
Yes, people were live on the
hi.
show as they were live watching in the box and all. It was great. It was great. Great night. Graves, you're the man, bro. Thank you for everything.
That's all you. You're the man, man.
Nah, man, I appreciate you.
You're the man with the nation of the tantalization, you know?
Yes,
the tantalizing
yes.
man himself.
I try. Kira, great job last night. You do an awesome job. To my daughter Jasmine, love you. Big Bucks Bobby, great night last night. He dropped all the cards, but he still held the sign all night. He did a great job.
OnlyFans coming soon for Big Bucks Bobby. Can't wait.
God, on that note, Kira, get us out of here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For everyone who came into the chat. Thank you to Anthony Graves, of course. Thank you to everyone who is new, who came from yesterday, and who just stumbled in here. I hope you guys stay, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We will be live tomorrow on the show for the season premiere of Monday Night Raw around 7:30 probably. So make sure you guys tune in. If we just maybe some news drops at 2:30 in the morning and Taylor Tony decides to go live, you won't know unless you have your post notifications on. Thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you guys hug your families, kiss your families, tell them you love and pray to God every day because you're not promised tomorrow. And as always,
do what I do best, and that's
stay tantalized.